And dark feather. Pure dark feather. Hey, pure dark feather. Hey, message from 15 days ago. Pure dark feather. That's what I thought. But what's with Tian Nas? I think I've caught up with everything that's been going on outside during the month I've been gone. Though there's quite a bit of nagging in between. A wave of level grinding frenzy, huh? Looks like I've really fallen behind in terms of levels. Tan Na. The people from Wolf's Fawn have become increasingly arrogant. Relying on the fact that their number of post-promotion members are a little more than ours. They've invaded our checkpoint station number 3 of the Guild-owned dungeons. The Guildmaster is asking for assistance from Shadow. It's Wolf's Fawn. Again. Tian Na, I hear Celestial. And Wolf's Fawn are now allied. That would explain their recent attitude. Tian Na. Ah, it's all rather fuzzy. Ling Ce, it's been a whole month. When are you coming back? Celestial and Wolf's Fawn have become allies. I don't remember them ever working together like this in my previous life. Sure enough, not everything will happen according to what happened in my previous life. Looks like I'll have to pay attention to these changes. Phew. Now, I'm back. Guild-owned dungeon. Station number 3. We'll send those Wolf's Fawn bastards back where they came from, Captain. They have more manpower and resources than us. We should keep asking the HQ for reinforcements. That's right. Bring them in. Come on, bring them in. What are you, Nebulous? Getting cold feet. My band of 50 brothers and I can't wait any longer. Wahaha. We've already sent for help. Our comrades are rushing over now. Teleporta Tian is not allowed here, so they'll take some time. Reinforcements from the nearest station 2 are on their way. So hang in there, Captain. I've been fighting non-stop for nearly 2 hours straight. We're running low on consumables too. Our opponents keep sending wave after wave at us, immediately swapping out for another group. Once they're drained, we're slowly reaching our limit. I know. Our enemy has planned for this long in advance and caught us unprepared. We'll just have to hang in there until reinforcements arrive. Captain. It's not like we don't want to hang in there. But rather, we can't hold on any longer. At this rate, we'll all be sent to the graveyard. Wahaha. What's the matter? Even your teammates don't want to fight anymore, right? Where's your brotherhood now? You nebulous folks are nothing. Damned Wolf's Fawn. You've broken the treaty between our guilds and invaded our checkpoint station. And you still dare to say such things. What a joke. Don't you use your brains when you're gaming? This is called strategy, dumbass. LMAO. Cut the crap. Hurry up and call for your reinforcements. Lest you claim that we, the Wolf's Fawn, are bullying you. Besides, I can't stand looking at you poor saps for any minute longer. Wahaha. Indeed, there's no need to waste time reasoning with the small fries from Wolf's Fawn. Ha! Who the hell is butting in? Since this is a premeditated assault, they must have some sort of goal in mind. They're intentionally provoking us with words, but refraining from launching direct attacks. This is all to slowly whittle us down. We'll be playing right into their hands if we get reinforcements from the other checkpoint stations, because that will mean that we're weakening the combat power of those stations on our own accord. If that happens, Wolf's Fawn would probably launch an all-out assault. That'll cost us at least 2 checkpoint stations. Am I right, Captain? You. Ugh. Who is this thief? He doesn't seem like someone from a nearby station. Is he from the HQ? But what he just said does seem very plausible. Those despicable bastards from Wolf's Fawn will do anything to win. I've got to inform our comrades in the other stations. Brother, what's your level? I haven't seen you around before. This thief truly gives off a different aura. I reckon he's a pro sent from the guild. Level 15. Just promoted. Level 15. Then, aren't you just courting death? All the people who are defending the checkpoint stations have all been promoted, and at least at level 23. What the hell is a level 15 like you doing? Here. Hey, level 15 numbskull, did you come to be a lucky mascot or something? Who the hell do you think you are? Wahaha. You nebulous. Sissies are something else. So what if I'm just level 15? So fast. When did you? That level 15 thief. What is he thinking? What the heck? When did that level 15 guy charge over there? Did he hit his head? Charging straight into such a large group of people. Did I hear it right? His level's only 15. But the way he moves. It sure doesn't seem like it. Well, anyway, I'm level 25. I'll just take out this brainless thief and use this chance to show off in front of my fellow brothers. Looks like we've got a numbskull here. Aren't you just forcibly turning us, Wolf's Fong, into bullies? Well, don't go crying about being ganged up on, for I'll take you on myself. Yeah. You show him. Let's get this over with quickly. I've got no time to waste on the likes of you. I've become accustomed to fighting large groups after spending so much time fighting the mirror selves. And just dove in head first reflexively. Level 15, right. Just got back from a promotion and think you're invincible now, huh? Heh. Why are there always overconfident noobs like this running around? I'll let you experience the harshness of reality. That'll be my kindness to you. Swift Blade Judge, a warrior. I should be wary of his close-ranged skills. How is he able to accurately strike between my fingers just as I'm unleashing my skill? What sort of dexterity and split-second judgment would that require? Using such an extreme method to interrupt my skill. Just the slightest inaccuracy and he would have failed to interrupt me. How? How on earth is he so confident? He's way too slow. Every last one of his actions, down to his breathing, was full of openings. It's no different from just standing completely still. I guess I've gotten too used to the speed and frequency of the mirror selves. Even their breathing was carefully calculated, and every single attack and defensive move was perfectly executed. If my calls were off by even a second, I could have been one-shot. In comparison, the abilities of these normal players are a little lacking. It's your turn. Get ready. No, they pale way too much in comparison. It seems like things are escalating. How's the situation? That level 15 thief is probably done for. Hurry up and scatter. Mages and archers, move back. Shields. I need shields. This thief is too fast. I'll go have a look. They really kicked up a huge dust storm over there. Take care not to get besieged by them. Ah. We have to keep our distance from him. How is this possible? Don't be scared. He's just one person. It's not that I'm scared. I just can't lock on. I gotta lock on first before I can get him. That speed. Compared to the top-level thieves in our guild. No, he might even be comparable to our vice guild master Squirrel. This guy's level must be really damn high. Sorry, I'm only level 15, and recently promoted. What terrifying attacks. Hurry, surround him. Mages, magic shields. You hear that? Come to think of it, after promoting, my crit and damage multipliers have increased manifold. Is this from being a perfect awakened? In addition, any attacks on weak points will cause damage dealt to double. These people are totally unprepared to defend, and all their equipment are only at the silver grade at best. Even their meat shields can't hold out after taking a few hits from me. The main event will be when the guild-owned dungeon is released. To preserve strength, I doubt they've sent their pros here now. Which is to say, no guild would send their top players on this kind of low-level provocation mission. Well, I'll just use you guys to help me get used to this state. Here he comes. Hang in there. We've already asked for reinforcements. Our broth heirs from the nearby checkpoint station know. 4 are rushing over. They've been shattered by a mere level 15 thief. Wolf's Fawn. Dogs. How dare you underestimate Nebulous? Now's our chance, charge. What are you lot doing? I can't believe I have to come here to bail you out. Ha. AzuresCans.com. Isn't your mission to just provoke them? Captain of Checkpoint Station Number 4 LV-28 Berserker. Berserker. Reinforcements from Wolf's Fawn have arrived. Ahaha. Captain, you're here. Hang in there, brothers. This thief merely took advantage of our poor formation just now. Regroup with the captain and let's turn this around. Hold on. He's a berserker. It's a special warrior sub-class that may or may not appear during promotion. What now, Captain? We still going in? It gives players the berserk mode, as well as dual resis, tants and an immense attack power that exceeds that of a regular warrior. I have no such luck. After promoting, I only landed the ordinary armored warrior. While their endgame performance isn't worse than the berserkers, berserkers indeed outclass me in every aspect. Early on. Curses. Yo, it's a berserker. I don't need you to remind me. He's out of your league, Captain. Captain. Here comes their archers. You damned thief. Look what you've brought upon us. Mages. Activate the magic shields. Their arrows are too relentless. Our remaining mana won't be enough. Humph. It's a waste for a talent like me to serve as the captain of a front-line station. How boring. Let's get this over with. Just like usual, break their formation with a couple of waves of ranged attacks, then lead the charge to mop them all up. With my combat power as a berserker, this will be a piece of cake. Captain. Behind you. I colossal mountain pressure. You're here. I thought you'd take longer than that. If it's a summon from Boss Ling CE. Coloring. Die Cook Company. Black Bird Club that midget. Don't let him escape. I see. Because there was no response, I thought you were in a dungeon. I rushed here the instant I received Brother Ling Su's message, so I didn't have the time to reply. Looks like you've grown quite a bit. Your current equipment. Silver grade. Ah. It's actually just a mix and match from various sets. I don't have many good options at the moment. No, hold up. Where have you been all this time, Brother Ling CE? You've been missing for a whole month. I was right sick. You just disappeared without a word. Mages. Keep up with your spells. I ran into a little issue during the job change mission. It's nothing to worry about, I'm back now, aren't I? I will. Alright. Sister Tian Na is also worried sick. You'd better go see her after this is over. I have to check in on Vankafis as well. I've been too busy lately. I gave all the materials she needed on schedule. I wonder how she's doing. Oh, right. The last time I saw her, she mentioned something about wanting to have you drop by when you have time. I think she had something she wanted to report to you. But I kinda forgot about the rest. Heh. Man, I am so going to get yelled at later. Sure. I'll drop by once I'm done with this. Hey. You too. Don't just stand there and chit-chat. Hurry, go help out. AzureScans.com. That's right. He's Ryuko Zome of Shadow. What is he doing here? Captain, that tiny warrior. Could he be? I hear he's been especially active at the 3rd Division, and there are members from the 2nd Division who have privately invited him to help out as well. It seems like he became very strong after promoting. There are even people from the 1st Division who have invited him to join their teams permanently. However, he rejected them all. It's something people can only dream of. And yet, what is he doing here? I heard Ryuko Zome addressing that thief as Brother Ling Ce. Just now. Could it be? He's the head of the independent team, Shadow. Didn't they say he'd quit the game and retired? He hasn't been seen for a month after all, Captain. They're ignoring you. These a bunch of fools who don't even know that they're about to die. Well, I'll use them to dispel my boredom. Ranged DPS, attack from where you are. Your targets are just glass cannons. Everyone else, follow me. Yes sir. Let's end these bastards. Surging battle. Intent LAM system prompt surging battle intent. Active skill. Greatly increases damage output for a short duration. The user will gain battle intent from attacking. And when the gauge is full, raging smash may be unleashed. Here we go. Leave the berserker to Phi. Leave the berserker to me, Brother Ling Ce. I'll leave the rest to you. He's really grown. I nearly forgot about that. In my previous life, he was the all-powerful S.A. Cred Mountain Ryuko Zone, after all. Captain, the two of them just went ahead like that. What do we do? They're nuts. Vigorous brilliant system notice follow me. We can't let others say that we only know how to observe from the sidelines. We're tough opponents too. Vigorous brilliance. Aura skill. Grants a boost to both physical and magical defense while increasing movement speed. The more allies there are within the aura, the stronger the defensive buffs. Effects from the same aura cannot stack. Bring it on, you bastards. Yeah. We'll show them we're not to be messed with. Get them. Let's go. I still haven't asked if little Ryuko promoted into any special subclass after his job change Ms. Shaun, and about the VA Rias changes to his attributes. His strongest card would not rally be that Sing, the Blessing of Courage. However, there's still a long way to go before little Ryuko can fully master the power of his. Let me see what you're currently capable of. Try not to take a beating from the Berserker, yeah. In the early game, Berserkers are indeed a very strong warrior subclass. Oh. With that huge fanfare, I'd thought you were a pro player or something. Turns out you're just a level 25 midget. Ha 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 ha. Let this level 28 Berserker teach you how to play as a warrior. Level 28, huh? Not bad. But you're not qualified to teach me how to play. Who knows, maybe I'll be the one who'll be giving the lesson. You're just a brat whose hair's not even completely grown. Let me educate you on your parents' behalf. I'll rearrange Iraging smashy your face with this. Ta. That's quite the interesting shield little Ryuko's holding. So heavy. How the hell is this little guy lifting something this heavy? Is this a joke? System prompt your weapon is broken. This is. Who's the little guy now? WWW Wild. But I'll go look for her later. Yeah, I've sent her a message. I have to see Vankafus before I go offline. You can head off first if you're busy. Recently, the government-funded Heavenland's currency exchange system has been released. You can bind your bank account directly to your in-game account. However, only gold coins can be exchanged. Currently, the exchange rate is 1 gold coin to $1,000 in real life. Other in-game equipment and resources have also been adjusted accordingly. I'd used up quite a bit of my money on Vankafus Potion Shop back then. The rental period for the shop is also coming to an end real soon. In addition, there were all those expenses one after another. For furniture and equipment and so on. I don't even have a gold coin on me now. Hopefully, Vankafus has gotten the hang of things. It's time to drop by and check up on her. I'd almost forgotten because of the job change mission, but the deadline for the 1.5 million loan is also coming up soon. I have to find a way to have that money on hand as soon as possible before they come knocking. I'll come along, then. I'm not busy. Alright then, let's go. Okie. This is your final warning. Stop cutting in line. You've got parts missing from your brain or something. Can't you see who's the one jumping queue? Remember, only 1 bottle per person. I've got your IDs recorded. www.xx. If this is your first time shopping, please get your cash ready first. How many more of Type C do we have left? Alrighty. Prioritize replenishing Type A to 12 bottles. 6, and there are 3 each of both Type A and B, I'll leave you all a 30. Raise for tonight. Thanks for the hard work. P. No problem. Thank you, boss. It should be fine for me to skip the queue, right? No, please return. Hey. What are you doing? How ill-bred. Boss. You're finally here. Wait. You're saying you want to open branch stores now? This shop has only been open for less than 3 months. Are you sure? Positive. Also, boss, the work is too much for me to handle alone. So I've taken it upon myself to hire 3 alchemist assistants. I was acting on the principle that more labor yields more output. While productivity has improved, it's clear that we still need more manpower. Because I haven't been able to get into contact with you, boss, I've also made the decision to allocate a portion of profits for the procurement of more ingredients. If possible, I'd like to request for the store to be upgraded and expanded. We need to hire experienced alchemists too. Otherwise, it'll be such a waste if we can't keep up with our large customer traffic. Alright, I get the gist of it. But before that, can you give me an overview of the potion shop's business so far? Please excuse me. Boss, so basically, after a period of trial and error, my alchemy success rate has increased. But there wasn't much traffic in the beginning. So I used some money to hire a few people to help advertise. Unexpectedly, it worked surprisingly well, and more people came to buy potions. They learned very quickly, and while the store's performance improved, I can't help feeling that you'd be disappointed by this pace. As you are the only one with the rights to upgrade and expand the store, I was anxious to meet with you about this. Since there's still a long way to go before we realize your vision of a business empire, I decided to go all in and recruited 3 rookie alchemists to groom. This way, I'll be able to expand the business and train the new hires. What an impressive business acumen. And here I thought the Vankafus of my previous life only made a name for herself solely with her potions. Seems like there's more to her than earned her the title of Alchemist Emperor. Well then. How much profit has our store made till now? I was about to get to that. I even applied for the store's earnings to be bound to your player ID, but that can only be done with your approval. There's a record for every transaction. If we add up the earnings from today, it's 363 gold and 65 silver. Gold. Boss. I've let you down. My goal was 600 gold. No, it's not bad. Keep working hard. Amazing. As expected of the alchemist emperor. Seems like her demands of herself are way beyond what I've imagined. Wow. Compared to the gold farmers, those who fight tirelessly all day just to earn a few silver coins, this result is really impressive. Looks like my potion investment is gonna bring explosive profits. If I can successfully open branch stores, I can then make more investments when the virtual real estate is launched. I'm gonna become a rich landlord in Heavenland. Starting from tomorrow, I'd like to sign an official employment contract with you, with your pay being 30 of the store's total profits. Contract send. I've seen what you can do. And I have faith in your judgment. The 30 of the store's total profits includes the profits of all future branches as well. I'll take care of all the expenses for store upgrades, recruitment, and training. You just keep doing what you're doing, and notify me if you need anything. WWW 30 of the total profits. So, if we have 2 or 3 branch stores, or maybe even dozens. 30 of the total profits from all that. Then, wouldn't I be, really? That's right. You'll be one rich lady in the future. Man, that's too much. Well, whether that can happen will depend on your hard work and dedication, Vankafus. Money is important and all, but your goal from the start was to prove your worth to the world. 0. I want to become the alchemist emperor you described. I want to realize your vision of a business empire. I understand, boss. I won't let myself be blinded by money. I want to live up to my potential and be the best I can be. WWWWW. After all, there's nothing more meaningful than achieving one's goals in life. Whoa. What a piercing aura of aspiration. Well then, if you accept, let's sign the contract. Details of the terms and conditions are stated inside. Also, you don't have to call me boss. Anymore. Gotcha, boss. This is my first time going offline after being promoted. You're up. Come and have some breakfast. After breakfast, we have to talk about going to school. Going to school. What's happening to my body? My muscles and meridians are spamming violently. The nerves in my brain are also pulsating madly. Wait. I'm awakening. WW is my body evolving. Ling Ce. Are you alright? My brain. Is awakening supposed to hurt so much? Arg. It hurts. Adolf identity. Unknown. Could it be a perfect awakened? If it's an awakening surge, that's even greater than that guy. The slums, Guess I'll have to go pay a visit. Are you alright? What? What happened? The hell? It's you. You guys trying to trash the place before running away or something. It's been 2 months. Time's up. We've been guarding outside for an entire day in case you try to run. What was that loud noise about? Now gimme my money, you lowlife beggar. How noisy. Who were you calling lowlives? Why aren't you talking anymore? This aura. He has to be an awakened. But, His aura is a lot stronger than that of other awakened ones in our organization. From the looks of it, he should have only awakened recently. Of all days, why did I have to meet him on the day of his awakening? Today is not my lucky day. Azurescans.com. My performance rating for this month. Gotta get myself out of here. No matter how strong we are, there's no way us ordinary folks can stand up to an awakened. The most important thing is to secure my life. Talk. I'll talk. I'll talk. I was blind just now to have dared cause a ruckus. Please have mercy on the likes of me. We are just doing our job, please calm down, spare us. Ling CEYU. What are you? Don't worry, Gramps. I'm fine. Ah. Okay. It's fine if you're all right. Then, about them. Sir. We were wrong to have disturbed your break fast. We were just anxious to complete our assigned task. Nowadays, there are too many who don't pay their loans. It's a real headache on our end too. We had no choice but to act like that. Moreover, if we can't collect what we're supposed to, we'd be skinned alive when we return. The ruthless nature of our boss, I'm sure you've also heard of it, being from the slums and all. Huh. Who's your boss? I actually really don't know. Why you serious? Take me to him. Are you telling me you got hurt at such a critical moment? The dark race is about to start. Where the hell am I going to find another suitable awakened to participate? Huh. I've said that this is a very important race, right? I lost my head after having drinks with the brothers. And insist on driving. But I'll put my life on the line for this, boss. Please, trust me. Drink driving, crashing the car and getting your arm smashed. Your awakening rate was already lower than your opponent to begin with. Now, you utterly don't stand a chance. If it wasn't for the act that awakened like you who'd willingly join the dark race are hard to find, you would have ended up like that idiot over there. You may be an awakened. But I'm sure you'd still be scared of bullets, right? I'll definitely put my life on the line to win this for you. Thank you for sparing me. Someone who can kill without the slightest hesitation. The one people call the Silver Viper of the East. You see that? That's our East District's boss. We're done for. The competition boss has been looking forward to is ruined. He must be in a real bad mood right now. I'll probably be taking a bullet too. The dark race. He mentioned. I presume it's some sort of underground competition that only the awakened can participate. If this competition is really that important to him, bro, don't add fuel to the fire. Hey, what about I compete for you? Ha. Bastard. Who brought this newbie here? It's not your place to speak. Mind telling me the opponent's awakened class? And what's the winning condition? You sure you're talking to me? I'm so sorry. I was the one who brought this client here. I brought him here to discuss his loan with you, boss. I'm really sorry. He jumped out on his own, boss. It has nothing to do with me. I'm surrounded by idiots. Ah. He's right. It has nothing to do with him. Aren't you in need of an awakened who's willing to participate in this dark race? For you. I believe that you'd be satisfied with my abilities. Everyone else, get out. Million. Yeah. If I win this for you, you'll write off the 1.5 million loan. What do you say? Heh. If you can win that for me, even 5 million will be no issue, much less 1.5 million. But first, I need to know. The dark race this time is going to be one major gamble with the South District. If we win, the East District's properties will increase by more than double. And we'll also gain other unimaginable benefits. Your awakening rate, your in-game level, and your awakened class. Even though I'm a spell thief. I've yet to obtain a single spell, so that just makes me a regular thief in practice. Level 15, just awakened. My awakening rate is alright, and I'm a thief. What do you mean by alright? And with your level, you sure you'll be okay? Let me say this first. If you lose, there'll be a chance of death. Moreover, each dark race is a huge deal for all of us. I won't allow anything to go wrong. Emicham, don't worry. You just have to live up to your word. When I win, the debt will be cleared. Judging by his moves just now, this kid is quite agile. Who knows, he might just really be able to win this. From what I've heard, our opponent's an archer with an awakening rate of 28. Let's go. Where to? Didn't you want to compete in the dark race? It's tonight. If we leave now, we'll be just in time. Awakened. I can't believe that I can actually catch a bullet bare-handed. I'd merely acted on instinct back then. Although my palm still hurts a little. The potential of an awakened continues to shock me. While I've never been awakened in my previous life, I still heard a lot of news about them in real life. Awakened people such as those who single-handedly crushed a large terrorist organization. Or how two awakened destroyed half the city when they got into a fight. Back then, I always thought that such things were incomprehensible and unrealistic. Aside from not having their in-game equipment, an awakened retains all of their in-game skills and stats in the real world. And now, I can feel it myself. The infinite potential of an awakened. If I can maximize my performance as a spell thief. I wonder what sort of heights I can reach in real life. I will swipe the title of Heavenlands #1. From your hands. Immovable dark lines. Not just in-game, but I'll become the #1 awakened. In real life as well. In this current life, I will turn my life around to the extreme. Despite knowing he's about to participate in a death match, he doesn't look the least bit nervous. He's as calm and composed as ever. It's actually rather impressive. That's one hell of a mentality from someone who looks like he's in his 20s. This is it. Welcome, Brother Silver Viper. This guy is my hand. I'm your hand. That's some sort of code word, yeah. That's right. This is the slum's secret dark battle arena. It's only open to members. Those who participate are either the filthy rich, or people who rule over a district, like me. Since it's a rule that we can only bring in one awakened to be our right-hand man into the venue, we've just shortened it to hand. And I assume that the bets placed here at every match are related to unspeakable acts, right? Unspeakable. Don't go thinking that such bloody underground competitions only exist in the slums. What happens here is nothing compared to the dark match arenas. In the wealthy districts. Heh. You've just not seen it for yourself before. Those who have wealth and power are capable of much crazier stuff than the likes of us. We're here. How's this? This is where you'll hear screams of the most oppressed voices in the slums. Doesn't this get you all fired up? I can't believe such a large space exists underground. Let's go get you familiarized. I have no desire to be familiarized with such a place. Yo, Silver Viper. I heard you made a bet with Smiling Tiger. Tonight, huh? Why didn't you ask me to join in? Fu Wanzang, aka Pink Daddy, one of the 4 heads of the slum's West District. This is the head honcho of the West District, Fu Wanzang. They call him Pink Daddy. The Smiling Tiger. He spoke of as the South District's boss. He's the one I made a bet with this time. This is a matter between the East and the South, there's no need for the West to stick your nose in here. Well, if we sincerely want to collaborate, it's not out of the question. Is this your hand? For tonight? I seem to remember. Wasn't it a big guy with a crew cut? Well, something came up. I had to switch. I heard he splashed out to hire an awakened warrior with a 36 awakening rate from the wealthy district. Oh ho, do be careful. Smiling Tiger. Came prepared this time. He's really strong. He's participated in 7 dark battles, with 6 wins and 1 loss. An awakening rate of 36. Damn. To think he actually managed to bring in an awakened of this level. If it were still that awakened archer with the 23 awakening rate. This kid could have used his speed to force a close combat. But if it's a warrior, this is going to be tricky. Can I really count on this thief? Coming up next is tonight's headliner. From our boss, the Silver Viper of the East. And his bet with the South's boss, Smiling Tiger. Well then. Here come our 2 awakened contestants. On one side, we have an awakened warrior, known as Frankenstein. He has participated in 7 battles, with 6 wins and 1 loss. Frankie. Opposite him, we have an awakened thief. No nicknames. No previous battle experience. Wahaha. Bet Frankie here is gonna squish him dead with just 2 fingers. TCH, damn it. Sure enough, it's going to be tough. You really don't know your limits, Silver Viper. I thought you'd take this bet a lot more seriously. As your senior, I'm really disappointed in you. Heh. I know you're old, but that doesn't make you my senior. Li Xiaozi, aka Smiling Tiger, one of the 4 heads of the slums south. We still don't know who will emerge victorious. This Frankenstein is someone I've hired from the wealthy district. Be it experience or power, he is very much to my satisfaction. He. A battle with no restrictions. Regardless of life or death. Ready your equipment. Let the battle begin. Stompy Judge. Seems like he's not going to give the opponent the chance to be armed. As expected from Frankenstein. How experienced. Is backing away the only option for the thief now? I don't think I need a weapon to deal with him. With my current speed, I can at least catch bullets. If I'm fast enough, I can still inflict massive damage even with my bare hands. Ridiculous little thief. I'll have your life with my axe. Judge. Wow. Frankenstein is attacking. Will our thief be able to dodge this ferocious swing? You're really out of your depths. Come on, move. Then, there's only one thing I have to consider. Too scared to think, huh? One move. And it's a KO. The one thing I have to consider is how much strength to use so I won't accidentally kill you. Looks like this guy didn't pump many stat points into defense. Unless one has the skills to back it up, it's a bad idea to focus purely on DPS as a warrior. Otherwise, things will be dangerous when facing a class with high burst damage after awakening. I'm not seeing things right. I won, right? What happened? What an unparalleled strike. It's the awakened thief's victory. It's over. Let's go, I've got things to do. Well done. Seems like I've hit. From today onwards, my East District men will be doing business in the designated areas in your South District. The jackpot this time. As you can see, Smiling Tiger. It's my win. Our agreement shall take effect immediately. I'll be counting on your care. What? How? Damn it. Ha ha ha. That felt great. Did you see Smiling Tiger's face? He looked like he was choking on shit. Wahaha. I bet he won't be able to sleep well tonight. What a great day. As per our agreement, that 1.5 million. Why still bring up that petty change? It's all wiped clean. In fact, I'll be giving you 1 million as a personal gift. No returns. He may have just awakened, but judging from that frightening performance just now, this kid's future is beyond measure. I've got to be on good terms with him. While it's a pity, I can't become indebted to him. I can't accept such gifts that are given for no reason at all. But I guess asking for a favor is fine. I'll accept your good intentions. But you can keep the 1 million. However, my old man's house has been completely trashed by your bad-tempered lackeys. Bullshit. You're the one who caused the mess. No problem. Brother Ling Su, you don't have to concern yourself with that, I'll handle it. It's my responsibility. Yeah. Yep, that's right. That young lad and his old man's apartment. Right, handle it according to protocol. It's done. I've ordered my men to take care of it as soon as possible, be rest assured. It's getting late, Brother Ling Su. It's all on me tonight, I'll take you to relax and have a good time. Thank you for everything tonight. I have a batch of girls from the wealthy districts. The wastes they've got. Thanks, I don't smoke. Also, that type of relaxation is not for me. The best way for me to get relaxed is to go home and have a good sleep at home. Thanks. How immaculate. This young lad. He's a tough customer. Alright then. It's all good as long as you can rest up. Brother Ling Su, if you need anything in the future, just give me a holler. As long as it's within my means, I'll be happy to help. Thanks in advance, then. From the very beginning, he never showed the slightest fear to me, the East District's head. The alleyway where I live is narrow, you can just drop me off at the corner. Is this for real? Isn't this a bit too much? Is that you, Ling Su? You're back. Are you alright? Did they do anything to you? What can they do? No need to worry, Gramps. I just went to take care of our debt. Ah. A bunch of burly men came by. There were about 10 or so of them. They just barged in with their tools and got to work. I'd no clue what they were up to, and even thought I was going to die. But they just fixed our house and left without a word. Just sit back and leave it to me. Alright then. I guess you can say that they're extremely efficient. Ling Su, that 1.5 million debt. How did you take care of it? They didn't force you to do anything nasty, right? Don't worry, Gramps. We don't owe them money anymore. I did them a small favor, and it's all good now. Thank you, Ling Su, thank you so much. This old man won't ask anymore, then. I'd also like to thank you on behalf of my dead son. It's nothing big, Gramps, don't worry about it. If it wasn't for you, I would have starved on the streets long ago. Besides, haven't you always been treating me as your own? I'm the one who should be thanking you. Okay, let's not be so polite with each other, since we're family. By the way, you should report to school soon. I've settled the paperwork for you. I took the liberty to put you down as my grandson and finally managed to secure a free spot at the third high school. Under their welfare scheme. It's better for young lads like you to have a bit of ink in their bellies. Third high. Is this fate? Am I going to third high in this life too? That's a place that's filled with memories. Oh, right. They also had this exchanged for you. I don't really understand what it is, so I kept it away. This is great. The all-new second-generation headset. Not only does it improve realism of the in-game sensory experience, but there's also great improvements in terms of graphics and ease of control as well. In addition, while in the game, it can release more targeted neurocurrents to regulate the various functions of the body too. With better equipment, I can improve the precision of my micro-movements. This is something I didn't even dare dream of in my previous life. If I recall correctly, It was sold at a price of 120,000 on release. I'd better double my efforts in-game. I'll be logging in now, Gramps. You should rest soon. Give it your best, Ling Su. As expected from the second-generation headset. The tactile sensitivity is a lot more realistic than before. And there's much keener perception feedback as well. This will definitely be of great help in future battles. I say. You've disappeared for a month, and now here you are. Showing up out of nowhere with this attitude. Now that I've taken care of the problem in the real world, it's time to take care of unfinished business here. Time for Shadow to regroup. Brother Ling Su. You're here. GG. You'd better give a good explanation as to why you've disappeared for an entire month. The target is to rush up the leaderboard within a week. Front garden, long time no see, Tilly's, dark feather. I see you've all gotten new gear. Cut the small talk. To think you got little Ryuko to gather us here. I thought you'd quit and deleted your account. Ling Su, did you get a very special job change mission or something? Why did it take a whole month? It's a long story. The mission I got had different phases, and I was made to battle countless mirror selves. As the rewards could be continuously stacked. I decided to keep going until I was happy with what I achieved. What a strange job change mission. Sure enough, the system really does assign different missions based on each player's difference. Mine was just an NPC rescue mission. In comparison to that odd mission of yours, I guess I was loads better off. So, why have you gathered us here? Well, for one, I've not seen you guys for quite a while. In addition, I'd like to invite you all to do next week's Guild-owned dungeon. Guild-owned dungeon. Dark Feather and I aren't part of Nebulous, you know. After we're done with the dungeon, you can leave the guild whenever you want. As such, you might have to join Nebulous temporarily when the time comes. Anyway. Neither of you are in a guild, right? Sure. I can't. As long as it's interesting, I'm game. I'm in a workshop. There are workshop rules against us joining guilds as we wish. Don't worry, it's just for a day. Besides, I believe Wolfsfangy's depraved squirrel will be there as well. Come with me to pay him back for what happened last time. How's that? So, you're saying that wretched rat will be there as well, huh? This time, I'm gonna beat him up so hard he'll be scrambling on the floor looking for his teeth. Very well. I'm in. Hee hee, awesome. It's been a while since Shadow went on a mission together. I have to spend the week on grinding levels. You guys can just, Ling Su. It's been 2 months. I finally found you. I'm sure you still remember my promise to challenge Shadow. Wasabi-kun. We've not seen you for ages. Where have you been? You're already level 23, huh? Who is this? This time, I've come prepared. Accept my challenge, Ling Su. Nebulous Guild Backyard. Is it a 1v1? Let me at him. He's a friend from our guild. He's a little resentful about being left out of the team. Let's leave it to him to decide who he wants to challenge. I've been working like crazy to level up in the past 2 months, and also successfully promoted. The members of Shadow are indeed tough. But as someone of the Gadget Thief subclass, I have confidence that I'll be able to put up a fight. So, Wasabi-kun, who do you want to challenge? There are 2 people I'd like to challenge. The first is little Ryuko, and the other is you, Ling Su. With regards to little Ryuko, I'd like to know how much he has improved. As for you, I'd like to ascertain if there's any changes in the distance between us since our last spar. No matter what, Wasabi-kun is my friend in Nebulous. I shouldn't take things too far. Wasabi-kun, are there any rules? There are no rules. Please, do not hold back. I will also give it my all. Otherwise, this match will be meaningless. Do as he says. Go all out. In that case, I won't hold back. Wasabi-kun's a thief, so his specialty should be speed. I've got to pay attention to any sudden attacks. Here it comes. It was a clone. I can't muster up any strength. It's a weakening mist. I can't muster up any strength. It's a weakening mist. I gotta hurry and get out of the weakening mist's range. Not only does it decrease my visibility, but it also slows my movements. This is. You're right where I want you. Now, you have nowhere to run. As a gadget thief, I can augment my attacks with all sorts of items and cause all sorts of unexpected effects. Such tenacity. He should have been paralyzed on the spot for at least 1 second. What's going on? Damn. I can't dodge in time. Looks like it's my turn. Seems like it's about to be my turn. I'm sure that guy is already clear about who the victor is. If I make any reckless moves, the only fate that awaits me is to be crushed by this huge hand. The duel against little Ryuko ends in my defeat. Sorry about that. Once I get serious, I end up. Once I get serious. Wasabi-kun, it's my turn. You timed it well back there. You completely disrupted the opponent's plans. I'm not sure if that was appropriate. It might have seriously affected his morale. Don't worry, I'm sure Ling Su will go at it with him for quite a while, and let him experience the joy of battling. You're right. Here I go. I'm sure the kind and gentle brother Ling Su will use his actions to show Wasabi-kun that his efforts are not for naught. Here it comes. You've lost. He defeated Wasabi-kun even more directly than I did. Truly. It was all for nothing. I was defeated in the exact same manner. And here I thought I could close the gap with my hard work even for just a tiny bit. I've been lying to myself all this time. You don't have to be like this. Wasabi-kun. As if you'd understand the efforts of people like me. My efforts are nothing in the face of people who are blessed by the system like you. All my efforts turned out to be worthless. It seems like she still hasn't done her job change mission yet, because she's been busy managing the shop and training new employees. What are you getting at? She'll probably be part of the group of players who will level up the slowest. You don't have to be like this. You don't have to force yourself to do things just to get closer to us. We all have our own strengths and passions. If Vankafus gave up on her alchemy passions in pursuit of magic, I feel like we'll be missing out on having an all-powerful alchemist emperor. In the future. I don't know if combat is your strong suit or not, but I'm sure it's not something you enjoy. What I enjoy gathering and learning about all sorts of intel. But what's that good for? I need someone on my side who's good at gathering and trading intel. It's something that's extremely important for a team's operations. If you would like to, I'm willing to fund you. Help me build an intelligence network. Things like personnel and whatnot, it's all up to you. You want to form an intelligence network. Within the game. Yes. Be it about dungeons, loot, other guilds, or even the latest news about top players, I want them all. This is of vital importance to the team in the future. Having detailed intel in our hands will make doing anything much more efficient. In a week's time, our Nebulous will be having a showdown with Wolf's Fawn. In the guild-owned dungeon. Although the scale of the battle isn't that big, we heard that depraved squirrel, Wolf's Fawn, vice guildmaster. Can you help me to collect intel on depraved squirrel and his team? The more detailed, the better. I do enjoy doing such things, but it's way too sudden. The initial funds for the intelligence team will be 50 gold coins. You're free to call the shots. Fine, I accept. Just wait and see. I'll even find out the color of underwear he wears to sleep. If our intelligence network covers the entire heavenland in the future, as the sun in charge, your profits will be something